Hi everyone, my name is Sarika and I have a stationary small business that I run with my husband, Sam, and we have kids and dogs and life is very fun and chaotic, and welcome to my world. I love journaling, planning, stationery, stickers, and washi tape and all kinds of stuff like that. So this is what this channel is all about. And I guess now I'm kind of opening it up a little bit even more and just showing a little bit about momhood and things like that.
I love stickers.
I love stickers so much. What kind of stickers do you like?
Flower stickers.
Oh, well, guess what? We have a bunch of new flower stickers in the shop. Let's show YouTube what it's all about. You want to do that?
I also like heart stickers.
I love heart stickers. Guess what? I have some hearts in this one. I love bow stickers as well. I'm very much in that era. So we are on the same page, girl. Okay, so let me go grab some of the new stickers that we have in the shop. You want to show them with me? Sometimes this is the only way to get stuff done, right, Kiki? Is you want to be with me so bad, so you can do stuff with me.
What kind of stickers are in here?
So the stickers that are in here are the spring ones that I just made.
I like the flowers.
I know, they're so pretty. So this is the composition series, which is a continuation of the collage. Hey, girl, what's that one? This is the paper and pencil one that I did. It was a collaboration from a while back. I guess this video could be like a big update video on what's been going on recently. Right, Kiki? Okay. So this is the spring collection that I just released. It is the composition series, collage core, lots of fun elements with spring florals and ephemera and things like that. And the color palette, each one has a unique color palette. So I just want to quickly show you first and then I'll go through. Right, Kiki? Okay, so we've got Compositions 08, Yearning. This one is very romantic and it's so wistful. There's lots of longing and things. So if you hear my dogs quacking in the background, they're about to go outside. This one has a lot of inspiration from Bridgerton season 4. I was watching that show while I was designing this and it was so fun to just have that show in the background. I love that show so much. And there's lots of phrases about yearning, such as letters to my unquieted love and things like that. So it's very, very wistful, lots of deep sighing going on in here. Then we have Self-Love, which is Compositions 09. This one is a more minty green palette inspired by early spring greenery. Like when the new leaves come out, it's like that green, right? And it's so fun. So basically the theme of this, after I did the yearning designs, I was like, we need to bring it back to self, okay? We need to like bring it back to a place of sovereignty and groundedness because that was like a little much for me. And so I decided to make one all about self-love. The love that I was waiting for was mine. That's in this little heart one. That one's Kiki's favorite. So this is all about self-love. I really like this one. I think it was a good palette refresher after the yearning one because I do love hopeless romance, but it's also like a lot and it's more important to love yourself. All right, so next we have Compositions 10, Analog Lover.
Ooh,
so
I love those flowers.
You love those flowers? Yes, I love them too. These are inspired by kind of mid-spring florals, more vibrant. And this one has a lot of stationery goods. This one's inspired by love for stationery. So we've got romantic love, self-love, and then love for stationery because that's what we do in this community. We love stationery. And so we've got lots of collages of that. We have love for analog. Stationery is my love language and things like that. Very cool. I really like that red, this like russet red and yellow combination. That's so fun. Next we have Compositions 11, Cultivate.
I like that one a lot.
I know, this one is honestly so good. It's more vibrant of a color palette than my other stickers that I just showed you.
More flowers.
It has a lot more flowers because this one's all about cultivating your garden. It's about nature. There's a theme of bees here, community. This one says, find me among the wildflowers. I just like putting little vibey phrases in all of my composition series. So that one is Cultivate, super spring-like. Sorry, Sam shook the camera because he's running upstairs. So this one is called Compositions 12, Daydreamer. Honestly, I think this one's my favorite. I'm very much in my pale pink era. It's soft, it's feminine, it's so pretty. And this one has a lot of
Mommy?
like meadow flowers.
Mommy,
Yeah, baby?
can we watch our video after we do that?
Yeah, we can definitely watch this after. So this is the Daydreamer sheet. This one is honestly my favorite. I think so. I'm a huge daydreamer. I always had my head in the clouds, and this one is kind of like what I was dealing with. I was doing a lot of random daydreaming, trying to get through tasks, especially boring tasks. There were a lot of boring things to do in my job recently, like setting up new
Mommy?
cutters. Yeah.
Is
And I
that
was just
a
daydream
tape
through it.
sticker?
Yeah, that's a piece of washi tape. I love putting that sort of thing in my notebooks as well. So Once Upon a Daydream, Notebook of Wandering Thoughts. This is so me, especially in the spring when the weather gets warmer. I'm like, I don't know, in my head it's just birds twittering sometimes.
I like that.
I like that too. Okay, so next, but not the final
In
one.
spring, I want the garden.
You want a garden too? We can definitely go out there. Last but not least is Compositions 13 Renewal. I should have done this one first because this sheet is more about like the beginning of spring, like just when spring starts and little blossoms are starting to appear, like the first signs of spring.
They're blossoms.
Blossoms are the flower part of a plant. You know what I mean?
Kind of what color flowers are they?
This one has blue, but flowers can come in all different kinds of colors, remember? So that's what a blossom is. It's like the petals and stuff.
Mommy, I like the zinnia.
Zinnias are really good. Those are one of my favorite flowers. But these flowers are more in the beginning of spring, you see? So the pale blue, that always reminds me of the beginning.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers are good too. Those are more late spring and early summer and late summer and fall even. So this one is all about like the fresh start you get in spring, like that feeling of a new chapter, renewal, just the end of winter going into spring. It's so fresh air, crisp, chilly weather. I just really love that feeling. Fresh mountain air, almost. That's what I was inspired by. So just to recap, we have all of these spring compositions available for you now on sericastudio.com. And I just really hope you enjoy this. I had such a fun time designing them. It's just so me right now in this stage of life of like vibrancy, just nature, enjoying myself, really. Hey, don't touch my mic. Don't touch my mic. Because you know why? I know it's fuzzy and it's really fun, but guess what? When you touch it, it makes weird noises that we will be able to see hear in the video when we watch it back. You want to hear that? So I know it's fun to play with, but we can't do that right now, especially when it's live. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the recent collab I did with Paper and Pencil. This is the one that Kiki was holding up earlier, remember? So this one I was working on this in February, and Paper and Pencil is a really amazing stationery store in Chicago. They just had their Chicago Stationery Fest. They're such an amazing part of the community, and they approached me to do a sticker sheet that is exclusive to their shop. So I wanted to do something that was all about Chicago. Yeah, baby?
Come over here. So I need to move it like this so so it won't fall off to there.
Thank you so much, Kiki. Noticed that my traveler's notebook was hanging off the edge and she wanted to move it more on the table so it wouldn't fall off. Thank you so much. So this one, I wanted to, of course, draw the storefront in my style. So I did that on my iPad in Procreate, and I illustrated their storefront in that kind of like inky line work and then the watercolor inside. And then while I was researching Chicago, yes?
I like a necklace.
Oh, thank you. My necklace, yeah, it has a little flower on it. Daddy got it for me. And then I was researching Chicago, and I found these vintage trains. I was searching like different things about Chicago, like the transportation and like different landmarks and maps and vintage ephemera and stuff. So I found this train that was the exact color of the green, that Kelly green from Paper and Pencil. So I decided to illustrate that one. And then I also have other like stationery goods that they sell. Of course, we have to have some pencils that are in the color scheme of paper and pencil, and then the Chicago Star, and then also like a map of Chicago with the zip code and things like that. So I really am proud of this sheet and how it turned out. The Sula pouch that they have, this is actually one of their employees, Sophie, her pouch. And I decided to use that as the drawing reference because it was so cute because it has a little sock on it. It's so adorable, right? It's so cute. So that was the paper and pencil collab. Oh, and I turned some of these into vinyl stickers as well. So we got to show that. Hold on. It's all the way over here. Hold on. Can you come over here with me real quick? You're scared? Did you get scared because I got hyped? Yes. So several of these, Tyler and Eric decided on these ones. Yep, 3 stickers. You want to hold these 2? Hold them up to the camera. So we have the storefront. They chose that as one of the vinyls right here. I think it's super cute. Yeah, you can switch. This one is the collage piece. I love this one. Collage, I've been collaging for years. Collage is like my jam. You like that one a lot. Which one's your favorite? I also really like the train. I feel like the details on the train is so cute. And look, it kind of looks like it's smiling, right?
What? I thought that was a bus.
Oh yeah, it does look similar to a bus, but it's actually a train. It goes on tracks.
What kind of train?
It's a vintage L train. And it's got an orange line. It's so cool. Daddy said it looks like it's smiling because of the chains in the front. So cute. So those are the vinyls.
There's a door on there.
Yeah, that door. There's several doors along the side. But that was the paper and pencil exclusive collaboration. And these were available at the Chicago Stationery Fest, which was just passed at the time of recording this video. And then on May 16th, that is Paper and Pencil's 3rd birthday. And it will be available at Paper and Pencil as part of the regular collection and also at our shop, sericastudio.com. So we're also going to have these if you want to purchase them online.
Mommy, can you move me back a little?
Yeah, I'll move you back. Whee! I honestly don't have much else to talk about. But Kiki wanted to keep making videos, so I guess I'll talk about the book that I'm attempting to read right now.
No.
I know.
Pop-it sticker.
What do you think about this book, Kiki?
Pop-it sticker.
Pop-it stickers. This one is A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. I so enjoyed 6 Crimson Cranes, which was the last book I read from her, and the sequel to that. I just loved it so much. So when I saw this at the library, I had to pick it up. This one is about a girl who... It's about a girl who has powers. She can paint the future. It's gold. Isn't this book so beautiful? It has gold gilding on the edges. Look at that.
I like the pages.
I know. I like it too. It's so fancy. And I like the gold foiling on the front with the dragon. So this is based on Chinese mythology. See the dragon? The scales right here, it kind of looks like a snake over there. And it's about a girl, and there's a dragon prince, like a half dragon prince. And it's just really interesting. I'm not even halfway.
Is she on a horse?
Look at that. No, this is not a horse. This is a dragon. She's riding a dragon.
I thought
But basically, I have been attempting to read this book for the last several weeks. It's very difficult for me to read. And then we have to bring it back to the library, and I want to make sure that I finish it. I really, really like the premise of this book. Maybe I'll bring it to the gym and read it on the treadmill instead of like scrolling. I love the library so much, right? That's why we have an I love the library sticker in our shop. And library ephemera and stuff like that.
Now I put away my princess ones.
You didn't get any princess ones this time?
Yeah.
We can go back and get more princess ones soon. I think we have to go to the library really soon.
I wonder if they have one.
Yeah, me too.
Can you bring my Coco back?
Yeah.
She's good ball.
Yeah. But anyways, I've been really enjoying this one. I am determined to finish this one.
Come down.
Okay, bye.